Alright, so round 2, Rapid Confrontation, and... Sorry, I forget your name.
Gary.
Gary, that's right. I played him in the last Titans.
Yes,
so
we did.
That was an unlucky game.
Bit of a grudge match.
Take us through your list.
Alright, so we have an Autark and a Wave Serpent with 5 Dire Avengers, double Scatter Laser, Shuriken Cannon for all 4 Wave Serpents. They've all got Hollow Fields as well. We've got a Fire Prism with the Cannon and Hollow Fields as well. Then we have 2 units of 3 Wall Walkers with Scatter Laser and Lance. In reserve we've got 2 Crimson Hunters, just bare bones, and a unit of 3 Bikes.
Excellent, so here's the table. And we've got my Hive Tyrants, some little Rippers in there, and a puddle of war, what was it, Morlocks. And you want to try and seize, or you?
I will try and seize.
What do we got? Oh.
No.
Alright, and it's Night Fight turn 1.
Alright, game 2 and against Eldar, and from Winter Warfest and the spanking I got at against Eldar there, I was a little bit apprehensive, but I did have a different list and I thought it was a bit nastier than last time. Unfortunately, the only thing in Gary's army that I could use that little, instant death trick thing were his Warwalkers. And it was very hard because it's hard to get like a whole squadron fully surrounded and all that, because the skimmers can actually move out of the way. It's in the rules that they can, if they are forced to move over, they just keep moving. And I'm interpreting that the jump jet and jump pack guys as well can do the same thing. I'm sure someone can argue otherwise, but I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to my opponent. So only infantry vehicles and things like that don't have any of those rules. So we'll get into the game here, and it was an interesting map. So 6 objectives. Gary placed 1 right in the far side that I was just ignoring all game, this is a really, really close game, and I won't spoil it until we get near the end. But it was a very, very fun game. So I got first turn. It's night fighting, and I flew both my Hive Tyrants here. I was having a bit of trouble picking which target I wanted to go for, either the Wall Walkers or the Wave Serpent. Eventually I picked the Wave Serpent, and I managed to cause 3 glancing hull points. So I needed 4s to hits with rerolls, 6s to glance, and I did get 3, and he didn't save any of his saves, fortunately. So I got first blood and killed one of the Wave Serpents. His first turn, he does manage to kill the reserve guy. He picked the right target there, so not the Warlord but the guy with Hive Commander. So I do get most of my reserves, not all of them though, and I did get, I think I got 1 penetrating, and I exploded one of his another one of his Wave Serpents, or no, that's right, no, sorry, I caused some damage on his Wall Walkers there, and I got like a glancing hit on another Wave Serpent. So my big hit didn't really do a lot, and one of his Wave Serpents, my Warlord, flew right behind him, unloaded all the Devil Gaunts shooting in the back there, caused nothing. It literally didn't cause a single glancing hit. He made all his saves. Yeah, that was unlucky for me. His reserves come in, so his Wraith Fighter, he's got 2 of them, and they're a pain, and that's pretty much it. The Warlord dies. He causes a whole bunch of wounds on Morlocks and fun things like that. Now you can see here my Doom is chasing this squad of Dire Avengers all game actually, and you just watch it. In Eternal 2 there'll be 1 Dire Avenger left that I don't bloody kill. And that was definitely a mistake of me on the power I took. I should have taken Psychic Screech. Unfortunately I didn't. I just kept the blast one, and that was a mistake. And because that 1 Dire Avenger manages to run all the way to the top of the table and cap 1 objective. There's 1 bloody guy left. Down the bottom here, I've cleaned up with my Morlocks. I've killed all but 1 of the Wall Walkers, and I managed to kill that last one now. I've got this top objective with Devil Gaunt, and they just stay there all game pretty much. He's now spread out. He's gotten the hell out of everyone, out of all the pain that's happening in the middle. Yeah, so my Morlock at the bottom there failed I think it needed like a 6 on the charge, and I was going through terrain, so unfortunately I didn't get that. And I'm just here in the middle here, you can see, just to the right middle is my Ripper Swarms. Now, I actually misread the rule, not for Swarms, because I read the rule for Swarms and they didn't say anything about they can't cap, and I always thought they couldn't cap, like, or, score or contest. But I read the swarm rules, and I couldn't see anything that said that. Unfortunately, it's actually in the objective section that said swarms can't cap, and I was actually under the impression that they could. Otherwise, I would have played them a bit different. I would have been chasing like his Warlord squad or something else. Anyway, I played it wrong, and we got it actually checked on the last game turn, and they don't do anything. They don't score, or they don't contest. So Gary just ignored them, and it's rightly so. If they don't do anything, just ignore them. If I had known that as well on my last turn, I probably would have surrounded one of the objectives so you couldn't move into it. Anyway, lesson learned. Here again with my Doom, another thing I could have done was run him onto the objective that's in the tower on the top left here, instead of trying to chase that one bloody Dire Avenger to contest that one. Because Gary played really smart with his jet bikes, moving him back and forward, pretty much just ignoring, occasionally shooting with them. Yeah, I'm trying to pin down, and it's very hard to pin down an Eldar when they're running around like a crazy people. And in objective games, fast Eldar is always going to be hard to beat, because he got last turn, so I did go first, and I still think it was a smart thing to do. But Gary being last turn, and yeah, he could just manage to get the 4 objectives. I only got the 2. I did get all the secondaries. He got, I think he also got all the secondaries. But unfortunately, yeah, a major loss to me. Good game.